Hello Year 1, these are all the different brush strokes that I have made. Now it's your turn to have a go at making as many different brush strokes as you can. So to do this you will need these things. You will need your sketchbook. You will need a tissue to keep your brush clean. You will need 4 different colours of paint. If you only have one, that's okay too. You need a pot of water and you need a pencil, a ruler and 4 different sized brushes. So here I have a flat tipped brush, quite a thick brush, but I also have a round tipped brush, and that's very, very fine and for doing small bits of small brush strokes. And all of my brushes are different, so I want you to try and experiment with different brushes. So you're going to open your book to a clean page, and you need a double page. You need paper on both sides, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold each piece of paper in half like that and open it out, and then you're going to do the same on the other side. Fold it in half and then open it out, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes, and in each box you are going to try out making brush strokes with a different brush. Okay, so here I go. I'm going to start off by experimenting with my very fine brush and see what marks I can make. So first of all, I'm going to make some straight lines. Okay, here I go. So I'm going to choose my colour paint. I'm going to choose red for this brush, and first of all I'm going to use the tip of the brush, and I'm just going to go a straight line like this. I'm going to do some short, some long, some medium size, just using the tip. Now I'm going to do some straight lines, but I'm going to use the side of the brush. And look, this is much thicker than this line over here because I've used the side of the brush. Now I'm going to try doing some zigzag lines. And maybe some wavy lines. What else could I do? I could do some spiral shapes. I could use the side of my brush and do quick marks. I could use the tip of my brush and do quick marks. I could make dots. Try as many different things as you can, Year 1. Make as many different marks with your fine brush as you can. See what the brush can do. And on your learning page are some words to describe the different types of marks you could make. And I'd like you to see if you can use those in your work. Okay, now let's move on, because I'm going to wash my brush, stroke it on the side, dry it with the cloth and check that there's no water left, no paint left on it. I always need to clean my brush when I finish using it. Okay, in the next box I'm going to use my flat-headed brush to see what happens. Now let's just check that we can remember how to hold a paintbrush. So you hold it like a pencil and you move your hand down the brush until your hand is just above this silver section here. Okay, and I'm going to try making different lines using this new brush. Okay, this time I'm going to make a vertical line. A vertical line goes up and it's on the keyword sheet on your page. So here I go. I'm going to use blue for this brush. here's my vertical line going up, hold my brush like a pencil, and here's my first vertical line. Can you see it's a lot thicker than these lines here? Now, I'm going to try using this, oh, let me stroke my brush. Look what I did when I didn't stroke my brush on the side. So I need to use the side of my brush now. Look at the difference. So now I'm going to use the side to make zigzags. I'm going to try making some curved lines. I'm going to try, remember to keep stroking your brush so that it doesn't drip on your work like this. I'm going to make some circles. Okay, you see how many lines, types of different line you can make using your second brush. And then, so stop the video now and do that. And before you finish, remember to clean your brush on the bottom of the pot, stroke it on the side, dry your brush, and check there's no paint left on it, okay? And then, in this section, I'm going to use my next size brush. See what different marks you can make with that using a different colour. When you've done that, year one, then get your last final brush and use a different colour and see what marks you can make with that. And once you have done that, once you've stopped the video and tried each of those sections out, you should have a piece of work that shows all the brush strokes that you have been able to make. I wonder how many different types you will make. And now maybe you can tell me in our team session next session. Now, I look forward to seeing your work on Firefly, and I look forward to finding out how you got on in our team session very soon. Bye, year one.